Hi everyone, it's Caroline. How are we all doing? I'm going to show you a meatball sub that will blow your mind. And it's all made by who? You! Okay, you ready everybody? Number one, we are going to mix meats. I bought from Sprouts Farmers Market hot Italian pork sausage. Number one, that's a pound of that. This ought to feed about a family of 4, I'm thinking. Number 2, a pound of ground beef. We're putting that in my pan. So we got a pound of pork sausage and a pound of ground beef. Now we're adding 2 eggs, 1 for each pound of meat. 1, 2. Okay, now, the next thing I'm adding, now this will probably blow your mind, I'm pretty much sure. You don't ever hear of this. But my mom taught me this. We're putting 5 tablespoons of milk. And it's your choice what kind of milk you like. I like 1% myself. It's not so fatty, but it depends on what you like. That was 5 tablespoons. We're adding minced onion. Again, it's preferably how much you like or your family like. And again, you don't have to add any if you don't prefer. Now, we're going to mix this up by my hands. So remember, wash your hands after you're done. Important, important, important. Okay, we're going to mix it. Comes together real nice. Both of the meats do. Gives your meatballs a little variety of just not a, just not a meatball. It's got a lot of spice to it. But if you don't want the spicy kind, get the sweet kind. Either way, it'll change the taste of the meatballs. Now, there's my mixed meat. And I'm going to go get myself some panko. Hold on. Okay, I put my panko in about 2 tablespoons full, not a lot. You don't want a lot of bready taste. That's definitely not good. Make sure you're well mixing this because you want the 2 meats to blend together. That's very, very important. I'm going to do it one more time, make sure all my meats are thoroughly mixed. And if you take notice, that looks pretty thoroughly mixed. Now, you really don't have to wash your hands right away because you still got the meat that you're going to make meatballs from. Okay, we're going to use California olive oil extra virgin. Here's the picture of it. We're going to put about, I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, 4 tablespoons maybe. Enough to coat your bottom of your pan. Let's take a look at this. Okay, it's just coating the bottom. Now what we're going to do is turn my stove up to a number 6, almost on high. Got my meat on the side over here. Not going to make big meatballs, because when you're making meatball subs, you certainly don't want big meatballs, not ginormous, but approximately like this, okay? I'm going to keep rolling these until I'm done my meat. You might get, out of the 2, I'm going to say about 14 meatballs about this size. Okay, I let my meatballs brown. I'm going to show you what they look like. These are the browned meatballs. They're large, but people like, I don't know, my husband likes pretty big meatballs, so I'm going by what he likes. You can make them smaller if you really want to, but that's your option. Now here's another thing I'm going to do. This is bacon, plain old bacon. I'm going to slice about that much off, and I'm going to slice it up. and place it in the pan to fry up before I put my sauce in. This will take about 15 more minutes with your meatballs. Okay, now if you take notice, I just sliced it just like that. So whatever, sprinkle it around your pan so that it gets nice and glazed. Make sure it gets in the nice olive oil. Like I said, it'll take about 15 minutes. Make sure now, I'm going to go wash my hands while I'm waiting on my bacon. Okay, now it's time to add your sauce. As you notice, your meatballs and your bacon are pretty well cooked. This has been about, I'm going to approximate 15-20 minutes, depending on how you like them. I'm actually using smooth marinara from Wegmans. Don't go crazy and buy expensive sauces. It's not worth it. Just buy something just reasonable, okay? Now, took a half a jar of that, placed it in my little bowl here, my mixing bowl. I also added some spices, Italian spices. I prefer Italian. You can do what you want. And I'm going to drop that in here. And I'm going to mix that up just a little bit, enough that it's mixed in there. You want to deglaze your pan. Shouldn't take long at all. Another 5 minutes at the most, I would think. Now, I would usually drain them, but since olive oil is so healthy for your body, I'm not going to drain it because it's olive oil. Okay, we're going to wait about 5 minutes for that completely to be deglazed. They're looking yummy right now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just show you one roll, because instead of showing you a sub, it depends on what your family likes. You can do rolls, subs. I'm going to do a soft roll. What I do is just butter the top of it, and I'm placing not mozzarella, what is this? Cheddar cheese on top. Now here's the clincher. I'm adding blue cheese to this. Okay, now I'm going to take one of the meatballs. I'm going to really do two because I think two makes a nice amount. I know it's a lot on a roll, but let's try it. Put a little bit of that sauce on top. Let's close our sandwich up. And there comes your sandwich. It really is appetizing. Very, very good. I think it's okay for you. I don't know, but everything I say is okay, but maybe whatever. But if you like it and you would like to try it, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate every bit of help I can get. Yeses, nos, whatever. My name's Caroline, and I hope you will enjoy it. See you next time. Bye, everyone.